M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're off from Baltimore. Rasheen Ali on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
180. Turn on. 180. What is it? Report.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get on. 180. Hey. Sit on.
Running once more with Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
New set of downs from 37.
180. Come on.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Changing it up here, Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So first down from the 41.
180.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
It's on. 180. Hey, middle. You change it.
First down, here's Lamar. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Henry on second. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. That's good for a couple of yards, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Come on. You.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment.
DC ready?
Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
Right.
It's Henry on the counter. Has room into the secondary. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Allen taken right to the air. Forced out to his right. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So that brings up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen on 3rd down. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll go. Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar off to play fake. As the open man downfield. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. And Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. So first down from the 41. Out of the gun, Henry. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They send a man in motion. They'll run here with Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. The 50. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to bring this back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked off. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Return starts from the goal line. Shoves one away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now Prater on to send it away. Ali to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Middle.
Lamar now from the gun. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. One of the tight ends motioning left. Play action now with Jackson. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. On the move, headed right. Complete, Derrick Henry. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
From the pistol, Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Escapes the pocket. Buys time, rolling right.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal.
Go.
Jackson throwing here. Chased out to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Hey, report.
Jackson throwing for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
quarterback's best friend? Big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. First down throw for Allen. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Allen looking to throw. Got a man. It's Knox. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
3rd and just 2 to go. Cook trying this one up the gut. Oh, the football's loose. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Now run by Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Throwing here, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll run it with Cook. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cook. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Another one for Cook. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Prater puts it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Hey, sit on! You! Sit on! Sit on!
Jackson looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. Caught at the 20-yard line. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, Ozzie! Sit on! Sit on!
They send him straight up the middle. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They're going to pass it here. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here he is to throw. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he has the Bills the 1st down. And that block should clinch them this win.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's Cook. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one.